A little fairy named Renga lived beyond the rainbow. Her home was a soft cotton cloud. She had a magical brush to change sky's colors at will. One day, dark blue clouds covered the village. People grew silent, smiles vanished from their faces. Even the birds stopped singing. Seeing this, Renga began to cry. "Sorrowful blue makes no one happy," she exclaimed. Drawing the brush, she touched the dark sky. Instantly, blue sadness turned into a pink love-filled sky. Light laughter floated through the air. Birds sang again, children started to dance. Even adults wore sunlit smiles. Renga chuckled and said, "Sometimes, a splash of color can change the world." Once there was a poor girl named Lena. She lived in a small hut by the river. Lena had no toys, nor beautiful clothes. Yet, she had an unusual thing, her teardrop. One day, Lena sat by the river. The sky was cloudy, her stomach hungry, heart heavy. Suddenly, a tear rolled down her cheek. It fell right onto the ground. Astonishingly, a silver flower sprouted from the earth. The flower was so magical. Whoever touched it felt their heart lift. Soon, people came to see Lena's flower. Someone always left with a glimmer of a smile. Lena then realized her one drop of magic. It was, in truth, the power of love. At night, when everyone sleeps, a fairy named Timmy wakes. Timmy is mischievous, but charmingly so. She flits through small windows of tiny houses where crying children have fallen asleep. Timmy has a bag filled with nightmares and a bottle containing droplets of colorful smiles. She listens to each child's woes and with a puff, takes the nightmares away, leaving behind tiny drops of colorful smiles. Children awake in the morning, saying, "Mom, I had a wonderful dream." Some dream of flying cakes, others see dancing penguins, and some bask in a warm light. Timmy perches upon the breeze, saying, "That's it, my little tale is over." Once there was an old mirror. It lay in a forgotten room corner, dusty, abandoned. People whispered, "The mirror holds something eerie," so nobody went near. But one day, a brave girl, Neha, arrived. She began cleaning the mirror and suddenly saw a face. A princess, crying, eyes pleading. She was trapped inside the mirror. Neha, unafraid, said, "I'm here, I'll set you free." Her courage and compassion shimmered. The inside of the mirror trembled. A light emerged, and the princess was free. The princess simply said, "Your eyes held the true magic of bravery." Once there was a magician named Ella. Wherever she went, colorful dust-like stones fell. Nobody knew what they really were. One day, a curious boy named Rian picked up one of those stones. Suddenly, an image appeared before his eyes. He saw his childhood day, when he first laughed and said, "I am not afraid." The image vanished in a blink. The boy was amazed to realize these stones were magic fragments, hiding each person's most cherished moments. Whoever touched them saw a glimpse of love, courage, or a lost smile. Magician Ella said, "Everyone seeks the future, yet the real magic lies in a drop of past joy." There was a poor boy named Rafi. He lived in a small, clay house. Every night before sleeping, he gazed at the sky. One night, a golden bird descended from the sky. The bird whispered to Rafi, "Let's go to dreamland." Rafi followed the bird, in his sleep. He crossed colorful hills, chocolate rivers, and laughing stars. Finally, he reached a door. The door read, "Where the lost ones return." Rafi opened the door and saw his long-lost father. He ran and embraced him. Father said, "You never forgot me, so I waited here at Dreamland's doorstep." In the morning, Rafi returned to his clay house. But his heart held on to that moment, which was the truest of dreams. Anita stood before an old mirror, saying, "I can't." Suddenly, a fairy named Rupa appeared from the mirror. Rupa smiled and said, "You can just believe." Anita asked, eyes wide, "Believe? How?" Rupa pointed to the sky, easy yet hard. "First, believe in yourself. Then," added Rupa, "everything will become possible for you." Anita saw herself as a powerful, brave girl in the mirror, a girl who can achieve anything. Belief is power, and that's where fairy tales begin. Malika, an old lady, always performed little magic tricks with a smile. She added color to simple flowers or turned dry leaves into songs. One day she noticed a young boy named Tishar, looking dejected. Malika approached him and said, "Did you know that you have a little magic inside your hand?" Tishar, puzzled, replied, "But I don't know anything about it." Malika then picked up a small paper flower and said, "This is your magic. When you smile, this flower will bloom." Tishar smiled, and his smile instantly turned the paper flower into a real one. Now Tishar understood, there is infinite magic inside everyone. Just one smile can change the world. A small fairy named Luna had special eyes to see and dream. She never shared her dreams, fearing their difficulty. One day, she saw a boy, Neil, with deep sadness in his eyes. Neil always thought, "I'll never grow up." Luna sat beside him and asked, "Neil, have you ever tried to dream?" Neil answered, "Dreams don't come true." Luna smiled, "They don't come true if we don't believe." Luna picked a colorful stone and put it in Neil's eyes. Neil suddenly started seeing dreams in his eyes. He saw himself as a king, able to change the world. Neil realized dreams require both sight and belief. Within that belief lies everyone's true strength. Mahir was a dreamer. He imagined himself as a wizard day and night. One day, a mysterious fairy named Selena appeared before Mahir. She asked him, "What do you wish for? I can make your dreams true." Mahir thought, "This is a big opportunity." He said, "I want the entire world to become beautiful and good." Fairy Selena winked, and the world transformed instantly. There were jungles, mountains, rivers, everything. But there were no humans in that world, only magic and nature. Mahir exclaimed, "This is strange." Selena laughed and said, "The world is truly beautiful when love resides in humans' hearts." Mahir realized, the magic world is beautiful when humanity and love exist within it.